Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. And certainly, what would this member tell the thousands of my constituents who will lose their jobs because of this so-called just transition, certainly that has no justice in it? And before he says that the opportunities and whatnot, and there are many, and my constituency is seeing some of those opportunities through wind and solar and other clean investment, what would he tell the people of Hanna that face the consequences of a coal transition where they promised to be there, but they failed every step of the way? And Madam Speaker, we saw absolute devastation in one of the communities in my constituency. So they talk big about this. Yet when it comes to results, how does he defend to my constituents that will bear the brunt of this? How do they defend themselves on a record that is so poor that it will leave literally people on the street?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Well, Madam Speaker, obviously my colleague across the way doesn't truly understand the gravity of the situation of a global climate crisis that we're in. Obviously, the transition of workers from one industry to another, from high-emitting to low-emitting industries, is going to require a significant transition of workforce. But that's exactly what this legislation aims to do, which is to make that transition as equitably, fairly, and inclusively as humanly possible, and to ensure that all partners across Canada are involved, especially labour organizations are involved, industry partners and Indigenous groups are all involved in making those decisions.
When I asked a question a few minutes ago from the member from the Liberal Party who preceded me, said that I didn't understand what this bill is about. Well, Madam Speaker, let me make something, and they're clapping about that. But what they're clapping is seeing, Madam Speaker, that there are going to be Canadians that descend into poverty because this government forces them that direction. Absolutely. Madam Speaker, they are going to see that Canada is pushed to the back of the line when it comes to our ability to displace dictator crude and dictator gas. Madam Speaker, the unbelievable ignorance that exists from those Liberal members that would suggest that Canada and that those of us that actually understand the energy sector, not just traditional oil and gas, although that is a big part of what the opportunity that Canada offers, but truly understand the full extent of what Canada's energy future can be, it is those Liberals that are truly dragging behind and dragging us down. Madam Speaker, they should truly be ashamed of themselves, and I dare that member to come to my constituency and look my constituents in the eye and tell them why they don't deserve good-paying jobs. Tell them why they are, and accuse them. The accusations that those members make, accusing my constituents of somehow not caring for the environment, Madam Speaker, it is disgraceful, it is shameful, and it shows that they have lost the moral authority to govern on these issues, especially, Madam Speaker, when you look at the results. Let's look at the facts. When it comes to Canada's energy future, the reality is clear. Canada can be a world leader if not held back by these Liberals.